So I duetted this video, but clearly Don Jr. is trying to show you not the rocket. What is there to really see there? But he's saying, oh, the rocket has so, I forget how many 747 engines in it. But he keeps panning back to Trump. That is not Trump. Look at the height. That's what Don Jr. is trying to point out. It is, because it's so obvious. It seems like he's trying not to laugh too at the beginning. I mean, look. I mean, it's like he's trying. I mean, Trump is 6'3", and he's holding the camera up like this. It's obvious. He also had some quick footage of where they were watching the rocket, where they were at for the rocket launch. And so he panned around the whole building. He's like, this is where we watched the rocket launch. And he said this would be a really cool bachelor pad if you're into that kind of thing. If you're into that kind of thing. And it just happened to be see, it's... I mean, look at his expression. So... just because you think he's trying to tell you about the rocket, no, I think he's trying to tell you about something else because it's too obvious. Here's another obvious picture. I know I said it yesterday, but I'm going to show a close-up. The other thing is that Donald Trump's ear, this version of Trump, the ear is fine. I'll show in a minute. That is not Trump. That is not Trump. It's so obvious. So that's what Don Jr. is trying to tell you. And if you're thinking, well, why is he trying? You got to think. Americans need to think. There's much bigger going on here. Yeah. It's sort of sad what all these deep staters have done to the Trumps, These are good people. Don Jr., Eric, Lara, Melania, it's sad that, they treat them this way and try to cozy up and be friends with them and then burn them. But they're not burning them. They have their number. That's what all this is about. But it just makes me feel bad for them that, because they seem like people that, have feelings. A lot of these people that do this, there's people in the world, it's sadly to say, they don't care what they do to others. They don't care that other people have feelings, So the Trump family is a family that has feelings. They do. They really do. I even feel bad sometimes because I get mad at some of them because of, I just get tired of the ongoing game. But it's not that they're trying to keep the game going. They're just trying to really clean the whole thing out. So, and I don't know all of it, of course, but there's definitely more at work than people think. So this shouldn't worry people. Like somebody had said in my comment section, you're going to cause people to panic. No, this shouldn't cause people to panic. Donald Trump is safely protected. Definitely safely protected. So you can imagine it likely a lot of this was, I'm not saying Trump didn't have to work hard to get elected again. Yeah, he did. He worked his ass off too. But a lot of it has been a plan. That's what people have said, and I'm more and more believing that at this point. So you want him secure. But do you see how I'll zoom in, but do you see the ear? This would be the ear but I looked at both ears. They're totally normal. And if you remember when Trump was on Joe Rogan, which wasn't that long ago, Rogan said, no, you can see where he was hit. He said, when you really look at it, you can see. That looks like a totally normal ear. But this one in particular was too obvious with every single picture. So it's not for people to panic. You want Donald Trump to be protected until these these people are dealt with. So Donald Trump knows what he's doing. And him and even the family has been trying to let people know. I often wonder why they can't just come out and tell you, and I think it's because you have to be able to think on your own. You have to get there on your own by thinking on your own. You also can tell just from the way the body is, that's not Trump. The way the suit is, yeah. And wearing a purple tie, so, you know, Trump usually wears the powerful red ties, sometimes the blue ones. And I'm not saying he never wears a purple tie, but it's sort of like maybe the purple means it's not really him. Presidents do have body doubles, but this is a bad one. Because in every one it's showing Musk as taller. And Donald Trump is taller. But the face doesn't, and it's not to panic people. If anything, you should take comfort in it. He's being protected. He's in secure protection. I'm not sure what Don Jr. meant. This is where, as I said, they watched the rocket launch. And when he panned around it, there was nothing really that stood out except, well, this. But then, you know, Elon Musk is all about the whole living like astronauts on, I don't know, on the moon or Mars or somewhere. But I thought it was interesting that Don Jr. said it would be a great bachelor pad if you're into that sort of thing. Because it's not like it is a cool hangar, I guess you could say, but, or I don't know if it's a hangar really. It's where they watched it. I'll duet it. I didn't post it, but there wasn't much to it. But he obviously is panning around in these areas trying to get you to see that he's pointing more out than he's saying. I mean, he's clearly focusing on making sure the camera, so you can see there's a major height difference here. And again, Donald Trump is 6'3". It's not to scare you. It's to let you know that Donald Trump is secure. And, well, it's over for the deep state.